Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to use the match function. The match function can help us get the row number of a certain value or the column number of a certain value. However, the match function is more helpful or useful if you combine it with other functions like index or Vlookup. So let's say that I would like to know the row number of GO38223, and this is where I can find the value. So GO38223 belongs to row 9. So let's see. Type match. Then it's asking for the lookup value. I'll choose this as my lookup value, comma. Now because I need to know the row number, meaning I will only choose one column. This is where I can find the value that I'm looking for, the GO38223. So from A1 up to A51, comma. Now here, you can see that it's asking for the, it's asking you whether you would like to choose less than, exact match, or greater than. But I'm going to choose 0 because I need to know the exact match. So it says here that this can be found in row number 9. If I selected A1 up to A51. However, if I selected A2 up to A51, then it'll give me value returned 8, because that means from this row up to this, meaning that from this range I can find GO38223 on the 8th row. So let's do it. Match lookup value, comma, that's A2 to A51, comma, 0. So it's 8. So again guys, if you would like to know the row number, then you select the column where you can find your value, meaning you cannot select these to look for the row number or the entire table to look for the row number, because selecting the entire table will give you a row number and a column number. At the same time, in selecting the right column, you need to choose the column where you can find your value, meaning GO38223 is not found in this column or in this column. Now if you would like to know the column number of this value, then you use match, comma, this is my lookup value, comma. And again guys, because we are looking for the column number, we need to choose the row where we can find it. So I can find it in row number 9. It's GO38223 here, but because I need to look for the column number, I'm going to select row 9 from A9 up to R9, comma, 0, because I need the exact match. So it says here that GO38223 is found in the first column. Just like what I've mentioned earlier guys, it's more useful, or you're going to appreciate the match function if you combine it with index or with Vlookup. Now I have my table here. let's say that I would like to use VLOOKUP to get the resolution score of this receipt number. The usual VLOOKUP is going to ask you to select the lookup value, comma. You need to get the lookup array. Lock it. After selecting your array, you cannot just use Control-Shift down or Control-Shift right because you need to get the column index number. And since I did it without looking for the column index number, I would need now to know the column number of resolution. So that means resolution is in column O. Instead of me counting the row manually, I can also use, I clicked on table array. Again, you select the column. I'll first select the headers. As you can see here, changes from 1R and then 4C, because I only selected one row, but I have already selected 4 columns, and it changes as I move to the right. From 4C it becomes 5C, 6, so I have to be careful here so that I can see the resolution column. So according to my table here, resolution can be found in the 15th column. I can now use Control-Shift right arrow, down arrow, lock, comma, 0. Sorry, column index 15, comma, 0. It means that the resolution score for this can be found in column 15. However, if I would like to know the column or the IQA score, I would need to change the column index number manually. So instead of me tediously selecting the columns, I can just use Vlookup and Match. So this is my lookup value. I am going to lock the column, meaning I will only lock W but not lock the row number, so that when I drag it down, it will become W3, W4, W5. But when I drag it to the right, it will still refer to the W column. And then I'll select. So I did not do it carefully. I don't have to type 16 or 15 for the column index number. What I will do is use the match function. So my lookup value is resolution because I need to know the column number for resolution. But before I get the lookup array, I need to lock the row number, so that when I drag the formula down, it is still going to select resolution as my lookup value. But when I drag the formula to the right, it will refer to IQA score here, or follow-up here, or delivery status here. So again, lookup value, resolution, comma, and since I need to know the column number, then for my lookup array, I need to select one row but a lot of columns. Lock, comma, 0. After that, comma, 0, because I need the exact match. So instead of me manually typing the column index number or manually typing the functions, I can now copy, then select the table, then paste. So it should be delivery status. So let's say that I need to know if they were able to meet their quota, if they need to get the HD. Copy. I can replace this, or I can even just paste it here, and then I'll copy this and paste. If you need to know the product and the salesperson, you can put it here, copy, paste. So that is a combination of Vlookup and the match function. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you learned something new today, and please do not forget to click the like button. Thank you.